if it reaches VBE reaches more than the cut-in voltage. Clear? So this is the basic thing. So अब बताइए, अब still at this point also the transistor is in off condition or on condition? अभी में ट्रांजिस्टर कट इन से नहीं पहुंचा, the transistor will remain in क्या लिखना
ऑफ कंडीशन।
ऑफ कंडीशन. So the transistor will continue to be to remain in which state? Off state. So VI मैंने sufficient amount नहीं प्रोवाइड किया. sufficient amount प्रोवाइड करना है तो मेरा VBE जो वोल्टेज है वो 0.8 0.9 होना चाहिए, सो दैट मेरा कट इन से ज्यादा हो जाएगा तो मेरा ट्रांजिस्टर ऑन हो जाएगा. सो अभी कट इन से नहीं पहुंचा तो मैंने और ज्यादा इंक्रीज किया VI. थर्ड कंडीशन इज if VI is further increase, here it is slightly increase and here it is further increase. So further increase, so in order to meet the condition such that इतना increase किया so that मेरा VBE जो है VBE कट इन से ज्यादा हो. So this, in order to satisfy this condition, I have increased some amount of VA. VA कहाँ पे था? यहाँ पे था. VA इतना increase किया, some amount of VA such that some large amount of VA such that your VBE is reaching greater than VBA cut. Such मुझे turn on करना है ट्रांजिस्टर, तो मैंने इतना किया. अब ट्रांजिस्टर जो है starts conducting. Here your transistor starts conducting. From on state to it will start switching towards off state to on state. Clear? So now अगर जैसे ट्रांजिस्टर टर्न ऑन हो गया, शुरू हो गया, then input current will also start flowing and the output current will also start flowing. So your IB as well as IC will start flowing. If IB and IC start flowing, then what is the current of equation? What is the current equation IB in terms of VI and VBE? You have base resistance RB. The current is flowing IB here. This is the voltage difference. VI minus VBE. This is your VBE. That will indicate your current IB. So IB को क्या लिख सकता हूँ मैं? IB is given by VI minus VBE by RB. राइट, ये लिख सकता हूं. क्लियर? ये VI है, ये VBA है, ये RB है बीच में. तो माई इक्वेशन फॉर करंट इज VI minus VBE divided by RB. This is the equation for IB. Let it be equation number 2. Clear? What is the purpose of RB? RB actually limits the magnitude of current. RB actually limits your magnitude of base current. Your RB will remain magnitude of base current such that the collector current doesn't exceeds maximum current rating of transistor. You can call it as maximum current rating. अगर आपने ट्रांजिस्टर परचेस किया, वहां का उस ट्रांजिस्टर का वोल्टेज करंट रेटिंग होगा. उस करंट रेटिंग से आपका आईसी जो है आउटपुट करंट है वो एक्सीड नहीं होना चाहिए. अगर वो एक्सीड हो गया, योर ट्रांजिस्टर इज अनसेफ, इट मे डैमेज. इन ऑर्डर टू अवॉइड दिस, you have to limit the amount of collector current. In order to limit the amount of collector current, first you have to limit the amount of base current. In order to limit the base current, you need a certain current limiting resistor. That current limiting resistor is given by your RB. This RB will limit base current such that your IC shouldn't increase or shouldn't exceed the maximum current rating of your transistor. Shouldn't exceed maximum current rating of the transistor, and the transistor will make safe operation. So in order for the safe operation, you need RB is such that it will limit the magnitude of IB so that your IC will also doesn't exceed your, remember, doesn't exceed the maximum current rating of transistor, so that your transistor will operate in safe operating region. So one more thing we have discussed, IC is approximately equals to beta IB. So once you know IB from VI as well as VBE, then you can easily find IC. And coming to V0 is equals to VCE, nothing but your VCC minus ICRC. This is your V0. Equation number 3, equation number 4. So once you found IB from VI as well as VBE, VB will be cut in voltage. If not given 0.7, you can assume directly, and RB will be given. From that you will get IB. Once you IB know, beta will be given for the transistor, which is amplification factor. So after substituting the value with of beta as well as IB, you will get IC. Once you get IC, you will get VCC minus ICRC. From that you will get V0. V0 is nothing but collector emitter. So if I continuously increase VI और further increase किया, तो मेरा IB जो है directly proportional है. जब IB भी बढ़ेगा, तो IB will, whenever I increase VI, that will cause increase in IB. If IB increases, automatically your IC will increase because IC is equals to beta IB. If IC increases, the magnitude of negative component will increase. ICRC drop will increase. If ICRC drop will increase, then the magnitude of output voltage will keeps decreasing, isn't it? ये क्लियर है? अगर IC इंक्रीज हुआ तो नेगेटिव पार्ट इंक्रीज हुआ, नेगेटिव पार्ट इंक्रीज हुआ तो टोटल मैग्नीट्यूड क्या हो गया? डिक्रीज हो गया. तो द इंक्रीज इन VI input voltage causes decrease in V0. The increase in VI will cause decrease in V0, and V0 will come to a saturation point. That saturation point of V0 is nothing but VCE saturation. This saturation point of V0, अगर तुम जितना भी VI इंक्रीज करते रहो, IB बढ़ेगा, IC बढ़ेगा, ये VI घटेगा, तो एक पॉइंट पे ये सैचुरेशन पे पहुंच जाएगा. That point is called VCE saturation. VCE saturation value is 0.2 volts for silicon and 0.1 volt for germanium. Remember, this is also important. So VBE हमने कट इन का वोल्टेज सिलिकॉन के लिए कितना था? VBE कट इन जो है 0.7 वोल्ट्स फॉर सिलिकॉन था और 0.3 वोल्ट्स फॉर जर्मेनियम था. Whereas VCE saturation कितना है? 0.2 volts for silicon, right, and 0.1 volt for germanium. Clear? Remember these values, very very important. Clear? For silicon as well as germanium. For silicon as well as germanium. Clear? Now, how to solve this problem? Problems कैसे solve करते हैं? और एक और चीज, और हम और दूसरा केस लेते हैं. VI is further increase, और ज्यादा increase किया, ठीक है, तो क्या होगा? When VI is further increased, as already discussed, VCE has already reached the minimum value, nothing but VCE saturation, nothing but अब मेरा VCE जो है, V0 जो है VCE है, वो VCE जितना इंक्रीज किया, मैं एक सैचुरेशन पे पहुंच गया, मतलब ये मिनिमम वैल्यू पे पहुंच गया. So it cannot decrease further. Maximum for silicon, it cannot decrease below 0.2 volts. For germanium, it cannot decrease for less than 0.1 volt. So तुम जितना भी VI इंक्रीज कर लो, लेकिन ये एक बार सैचुरेशन पहुंच गया, इसका मतलब है your VCE cannot increase further. If VCE cannot decrease further. If VCE cannot decrease further, so it indicates IC cannot increase further. If IC cannot increase further, IC is also reaching saturation value. So cannot decrease further, VCE will indicate the VCE saturation. Cannot increase for IC will indicate your IC saturation. So then the formula for IC saturation is given by IC saturation is equals to VCC total voltage minus VCE saturation divided by कलेक्टर रेसिस्टेंस RC। वही था जो इससे पहले फॉर्मूला था, उसी में हमने चेंज किया बस। जो ये फॉर्मूला था ना, इसी से IC निकाला। IC when IC is equals to IC saturation, your VCE will be equals to VCE saturation given by VCC minus VCE saturation by IB। तो when the transistor is saturated, IB can increase, but IC will remain constant because it has reached the saturation। अगर मैं VI बढ़ाता जाऊं तो मेरा IB इंक्रीज होगा, लेकिन IC को कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा, लेकिन क्योंकि ये एक बार सैचुरेशन पहुंच चुका है, एक बार सैचुरेशन पहुंच चुका है, तो इट विल बी have reached the point of saturation, so IC cannot increase further, VC cannot decrease further, IC cannot increase further, VC cannot decrease further, even though IB increases due to increase in VA। So this formula of IC is equals to beta IB will no more be valid, because once the saturation point is reached, this formula remains invalid। This formula remains invalid। कब invalid होगा? Only when saturation is reached। Until the saturation is not reached, your IC is equals to beta IB formula will remain as it is। So there is a new formula for beta. You call it as beta force। Forcefully you are making it into making the transistor to saturate। Forcefully you are making the transistor to saturate, that is given by IC saturation by IB। this forced beta is given by IC saturation by IB। very very important। what is the equation number 4 5? This forced beta is given by IC saturation। even though if you increase IB VI, IB increases, but जो बीटा फोर्स्ड है that value will decrease। बीटा नॉर्मली क्या है? एम्पलीफिकेशन फैक्टर। जो बीटा फोर्स जो है वो वेरिएबल फैक्टर। दिस इज कांस्टेंट वैल्यू given in the problem, whether it is 50 or 100 or whatever it may be, 80 or 95, whatever it may be, where the value in terms of double digit, it will be fixed, whereas beta force is due to IC saturation। increase in IB is possible whenever VI is increased, IB increases, but it has reached a constant value of I saturation। Denominator increase, so it will cause the reduction in beta force। so the beta force is nothing but your beta amplification factor of transistor when it is in force saturation। beta force जो है, this is amplification factor when your transistor, when the transistor is in which mode? In saturation mode। when the transistor is operating in saturation mode, your beta will be beta force। same amplification factor here, but that is called beta force। clear? and one more parameter is there, that is called overdrive। मतलब overdrive, हद से ज्यादा ड्राइव करिए ये ट्रांजिस्टर जो है। the overdrive is the measure of how deeper the transistor is forced into transistor। overdrive is nothing but how deeper the transistor is forced into saturation। how deeper your transistor is forced into saturation, that is given by overdrive factor। that overdrive is given by बीटा, नॉर्मल बीटा जो एम्पलीफिकेशन फैक्टर, और बीटा फोर्स। बीटा फोर्स का फॉर्मूला क्या था? आई सैचुरेशन बाई IB। दिस इज कॉल्ड योर ओवरड्राइव फैक्टर। ओवरड्राइव फैक्टर मतलब हाउ डीपर, कितना डीप में ये आपका ट्रांजिस्टर जो है फोर्सफुली ट्रांजिस्टर सैचुरेशन में भेजा गया। फोर्सफुली ट्रांजिस्टर में कैसे भेजा गया? मैं VA जबरदस्ती इंक्रीज करता रहा मेरा ट्रांजिस्टर को मैंने जो सैचुरेशन में डीपर पहुंचा दिया। तो वो ओवरड्राइव फैक्टर जो इंडिकेट करता है कितना डीपर मैंने पहुंचाया ट्रांजिस्टर को फोर्सफुली इनटू सैचुरेशन। दिस इज कॉल्ड योर ओवरड्राइव फैक्टर। given by beta force. Clear? So coming to the characteristics, normal characteristics of your BJT, indicating different regions of operation. If I draw the characteristics between the output current and input voltage, output current is my collector current and input voltage is VA. So I will get characteristics like this. So once IB has reached the VBE cut-in, up to this point, my transistor is in cutoff region. Once the VBE cut-in has reached, then your current starts linearly increasing and will remain constant once it has reached the saturation. At this point, before this cut-in voltage, at this point, your transistor is in cutoff region. Once the saturation point is reached, this value is called your IC sat. IC sat is the value where your transistor cannot further increase its collector current. Once it has reached here, this region of operation where your collector current is increasing with respect to IC, here IC will be proportional to Vi when the transistor is in active region. Once the saturation has reached IC saturation, this region is called your saturation region. Different region of operations. If you are asked to draw the characteristics of BJT and indicate the different regions of operation, you can draw this. Clear? So this region where your IC is remained zero up to cut-in voltage. When VI hasn't reached the cut-in voltage. At this point, this is called your cutoff region. These are the three different regions that are possible in transistor operation. Once the transistor is linearly increasing, the Vi with respect to Vi, your IC collector current is linearly increasing. That indicates your active region, and saturation region is the region once the saturation value is reached for the IC sat, your that region beyond this line will be your saturation region. The saturation region from here to here, on this period will be your active region. At this point only, your transistor will be acting like an amplifier. The amplifier application of the transistor is only applicable when the transistor is in active region. Whenever it is saturation region, your transistor will act like a on switch, and in cutoff region, your transistor will act like a off switch. Clear? Here it will act like an amplifier when the active region is there. When the saturation is there, it acts like an on switch. When it is cutoff region, it acts like an off switch. So let us draw the characteristics, transfer characteristics. Transfer characteristics we have already discussed when studying the clipper. So transfer characteristics are those which is drawn between input as well as output voltage. Clear? Here, input voltage. Whenever Vi is less, your V0 will be higher. Kaise? V0 is equals to VCE. That is equals to VCC minus ICRC. Whenever your transistor is in cutoff region, IC was 0. IC was 0, nothing but this negative part was 0. Then V0 is maximum. V0 is maximum somewhere here. Let it be VCC. That is a maximum value. Once you start increasing the Vi, if Vi starts increasing from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that, until the cutoff voltage, nothing but your VBE cut-in, nothing but 0.7 volts. At this point, up to this point, your VCC was same. VCC was remained like this. Once it has reached, the collector starts conducting. If the collector starts conducting, once the collector started conducting, your V0 will start reducing because this negative part increasing. If this negative part was 0 earlier, once the collector Vi crosses this VBE cut-in, then IC starts increasing. IC starts increasing, nothing but this negative part is increasing. Negative part increasing nothing but your V naught will start reducing. V naught will start reducing, and once the saturation is reached, then once the saturation is reached, that saturation value is the minimum value of collector emitter voltage. Once the saturation is reached, at this point your transistor is in saturation. This is your VCE saturation, which is 0.2 volts for silicon or 0.1 volts for germanium. At this point, your transistor is in active region. This is your active region, and the cutoff region is this one. This region is cutoff region. Between this to this is your active region, and after this, once the saturation has been reached, and this region is your saturation region. क्लियर? यहाँ पे ग्राफ IC और VI का, यहाँ पे ग्राफ VI as well as V naught. This is different. So whenever VI is minimum, your V naught will be maximum. V naught will be maximum when VI is minimum. V naught will be also minimum. Clear? V naught has reached the saturation. When VI is higher, your V naught is lower. When VI is lower, V naught will be higher. Just opposite. You can see the inverse characteristics. Clear? This is about transistor as a switch as well as amplifier. So if it is asked in the exam, you can start writing. So let me just brief whatever we have discussed. So what we have discussed in 3 different regions. What is the first region? First region is cutoff region. In cutoff region, input voltage is 0, right? Your collector current is 0, and just briefing out the same thing. V naught will be equals to maximum. Here your transistor is acting like an open circuit, nothing but your off switch. Clear? Now, next region is your saturation region, right? Next region is saturation region. Saturation region, what happens? Vi is sufficiently large. Vi is large enough to turn on the transistor. So here IC has reached IC saturation maximum value, and your V naught nothing but your VCE saturation, that is minimum value. Clear? So at this point your transistor is acting like a short circuit, nothing but on switch. And the last one is your active region. In active region, third one, in active region, both IC collector current as well as output voltage will change or will vary with respect to Vi. Whenever Vi is sufficiently gradually increasing, this IC and V naught will also start varying. So how to solve the problems and find out the region of operation? Suppose if you are given a transistor and you are set to solve the problem and find out the region of operation and which region is the transistor is operating. So उसके लिए procedure. So if you know this procedure, you just blindly follow this procedure. You can solve any transistor where you are asked to solve the mode of operation. You can solve any problem. You can verify even the different competitive exams questions also. You can find, just follow this procedure. You can solve any problem related to the transistor mode of operation. Clear? Very, very important. I will share this note, don't worry. Anyways, listen carefully. The first step क्या करना है? जब भी आपका ट्रांजिस्टर दिया है, first assume the transistor is operating in saturation region. So first step is assume the transistor in saturation region. We'll solve one example also, don't worry. So assume the transistor is in operation, saturation region. सब saturation region में VCE sat कितना था? VCE sat जो है 0.2 वोल्ट था सिलिकॉन के लिए और 0.1 वोल्ट था फॉर जर्मेनियम. क्लियर? दिस इज फॉर NPN ट्रांजिस्टर. PNP के लिए नेगेटिव वैल्यू होगा, बस अपना डिफरेंस. क्लियर? सो एंड वन मोर थिंग, my VBE cut in is given by 0.7 to 0.8 volts. So it will be around 0.7 to 0.8 volts for silicon and 0.3 volts for germanium. So these are the things. Once the transistor is assumed in the saturation, you have to put these values and start solving the problem. So only difference is for PNP transistor, all these values will be negative. All values of whatever the mentioned is there, that will all values will be negative for PNP transistor. That is the only difference. For NPN transistor I have wrote. So for PNP transistor it is just all the values will be in negative. So next step, step 2. Step 2 क्या करना है? Simple. Calculate IC and IB from the formulas you know independently. I'm telling you the steps to solve the problem when you are asked to solve for the region of operation. First step is, first assume the transistor is operating in saturation region and put the values of VBE as well as VCE saturation values for silicon as well as germanium based on the transistor given in the problem. If it is a silicon made transistor, put the values corresponding to the silicon. If it is germanium made, you put the values of germanium values. So after that, the third point, calculate the minimum base current. Very, very important. Calculate the minimum base current required to operate the transistor in saturation region, because you already assumed in the first step the transistor is operating in the saturation region. So you have to calculate the minimum current. कितना minimum current चाहिए such that मेरा transistor जो है saturation region में operate करेगा, ये value find करना. So operate the transistor in saturation region. This is step 3. Clear? How can I get that? Beta will be given and IC saturation you have already calculated from the VCE saturation values and VBE saturation values, and from this you will get IB minimum. This is the formula for IB minimum. Once this is found, next move it to step 4. Compare. This is the main step where you decide the transistor region of operation. Compare the values of IB as well as IB minimum. Compare the values of IB as well as IB minimum. तो यहाँ पे आता है केल. Yeah, remember, clearly observe. I am writing for NPN transistor. For NPN transistor, if IB calculated is greater than IB minimum, then your transistor is in which region? Saturation region. These are the steps to solve the problem. Clear? If IB is less than IB minimum, if IB is less than IB minimum, then the transistor is operating in active region. And the next one, if you get IB as negative value, clear, the transistor is operating in कट ऑफ रीजन। क्लियर? सो पीएनपी ट्रांजिस्टर के लिए कैसे करेंगे? सेम चीज फॉर पीएनपी ट्रांजिस्टर, if you get negative values or positive values, whatever, compare modulus of IB with IB minimum, and this procedure remains same. If you get negative values, just compare with the modulus value. Suppose if you get -2 as IB, so compare with 2, and if you get a IB minimum as 3, -3 or 3, so you will compare with the magnitudes, taking modulus and then compare the values. If IB is positive, then the PNP transistor is in. अगर उल्टा, अगर IB positive निकला, if IB is positive, then in PNP transistor it is operating in cutoff region. This is how you will find the region of operation. So let us solve one problem so that you will get clear idea. We'll go with the same steps we have discussed. So this is the problem. For a given transistor, beta is 100. This is given, and given VBE saturation or VBE cut-in given by 0.8 volts. It is already given, and also given VCE saturation as 0.2 volts. Then find the region of operation. Given the region of operation, you have to find. So this is a transistor given 10 volts, and RB, let us take 3 kilo ohms, and there is no emitter resistance. Clear? And base resistance of something like 50 kilo ohms, and input voltage of 5 volts. This is VI, this is VCC, this is RC, collector resistance, this is RB, base resistance. And once you have given the problem, as I have already told, एक बार problem दे दिया तो just blindly start writing or denoting the currents. As we assume all the currents are into the transistor, I am writing the direction of the transistor into the transistor, direction of currents, IB, IC, IC, IE. What? If you indicate this one, then it will be easier to solve the problem. एक बार जो भी VCE है, VBE है, सब कुछ indicate करो यहाँ पे, then you will start getting the idea how to solve the problem. Just based on KVL, KCL, any problem you can solve on transistor. Just write it, whatever the green pen से जो भी लिखा है ना, just blindly अगर कोई भी ट्रांजिस्टर दे दिए, ये पहले लिखना शुरू करो. अगर ये लिखना शुरू करोगे, then you will get idea कहाँ से loop apply करना है. Then it will be easier to solve any problem of transistor. So first step क्या था in the problem solving? The first step was assume the transistor is in saturation, isn't it? यही था ना first step. चेक करो, assume करो, यहाँ पे है step. Assume the transistor is in saturation. So that's what I am doing this. Same उसी steps को follow करना. Assume the transistor is in saturation. Let my transistor is operating in saturation. Let the transistor is in saturation region. Clear? After that, you have to find IB. IB कैसे आएगा? 5 minus VBE divided by your RB. 5 minus, what is VBE given? What is VBE given? सो रहे हो या जगे हो? What is the VBE given in the problem? In saturation mode.
0.8 sir.
Very good. 0.8. So VB is 0.8 by what is the, let me write the formula. अभी पहली बार solve कर रहे हैं, so I will write the formula. What is the formula? IB is equals to VI minus क्या था? VVE डिवाइडेड बाय RB। यहाँ पे VVE मतलब वी सैचुरेशन, क्योंकि मैंने सैचुरेशन में अज्यूम किया। तो VI कितना है 5 माइनस 0.8 divided by 50K. So if you solve the problem, I'm writing the directly answer, you can write afterwards. You can solve it 0.084 milliamperes. This is the IB. Keep it aside. So let it be equation number 1. So you have found the value of IB. Next क्या करना है? What is the second step? IC और IB इंडिपेंडेंटली फाइंड करना है। IB मैंने फाइंड कर लिया, IC फाइंड करूंगा। IC कैसे फाइंड करूंगा? How will you find IC? IC saturation is given by, what is IC saturation? VCC minus
बीटा IB
VCC minus VCE by RC, राइट? सैचुरेशन वैल्यू फाइंड करना है मुझे ICC का। आपको पता है V नॉट इज इक्वल्स टू VCE। ये V नॉट इज इक्वल्स टू VCE तब भी पॉसिबल होगा अगर आपका एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस 0 होगा। अगर एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस दिया है तो आप ये नहीं लिख सकते, ठीक है? ये देखो, ये है आपका ट्रांजिस्टर। मेरा IC कैसे आएगा? IC सैचुरेशन V नॉट मतलब VCC माइनस VCE डिवाइडेड बाय 3K। इज इट क्लियर? IC 10 minus VCE divided by 3. Here VCE is VC saturation. Is it clear?
yes sir
Yes. This is VCC is 10 volts and VC saturation, how much it is given? How much? 0.2 divided by what is RC? 3 kilo ohms. So if I substitute it, I will get 3.266 milliamperes. So this is my IC. So IB minimum next you have to find. स्टेप्स देखो, बस सिंपल सी स्टेप्स देखो। यहाँ पे स्टेप्स क्या है? IC कैलकुलेट कर लिया और फिर कैलकुलेट करना है क्या? क्या कैलकुलेट करना है? कैलकुलेट क्या करना है?
IB मिनिमम
IB मिनिमम कैसे आएगा? IC सैचुरेशन बाय बीटा। IC सैचुरेशन कितना आया हमारा?
ऑन बीटा
IC सैचुरेशन कितना आया? 3.266 milliamperes divided by beta. What is beta given in the problem?
100
100. Let me solve it. IB minimum कितना आ रहा है मेरा? 0.0326 milliamperes. This is my IB minimum. Next step क्या है? IB minimum find करने के बाद what is the next step?
comparison
Right? What is the IB value what I have got solving this problem? IB value कितना है ये?
0.084
यहाँ पे IB minimum कितना है? अब बताइए
0.03
what is
0.0326
the relation between IB and IB minimum? Greater or smaller or equals to what is the value? Your IB was 0.0. What is the value? 0.084. 0840 milliamperes. ये बड़ा है, ये बड़ा है।
So IB बड़ा है सर।
IB
IB is
IB बड़ा है।
greater than IB minimum. तो मेरा ट्रांजिस्टर कौन सा रीजन ऑफ ऑपरेशन अगर ये कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हुआ तो?
Saturation
saturation
Very good. So finally I can conclude therefore
saturation sir।
transistor is in which region? Saturation.
So saturation, sir.
saturation region. This is how you will find the mode of operation. Clear? एक थोड़ा सा चेंज करता हूं मैं, सेम प्रॉब्लम है, सेम प्रॉब्लम। यहाँ एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस कितना है इस प्रॉब्लम में?
सर कुछ नहीं।
एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस इज 0। सेम इसी प्रॉब्लम को इसी वैल्यू से एक एक्स्ट्रा चीज मैं ऐड कर रहा हूँ, एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस 2 किलो ओम्स ऐड कर रहा हूँ। यहाँ पे मैंने 2 किलो ओम्स ऐड कर दिया, तो मेरा प्रॉब्लम क्या होगा? लेट मी चेक। मेरा ट्रांजिस्टर का रीजन ऑफ ऑपरेशन तो चेंज नहीं होगा, ये चेक कर लेते हैं। सेम क्वेश्चन, एवरीथिंग रिमेन्स सेम। 50 किलो ओम्स, दिस इज 5 वोल्ट, दिस इज योर ट्रांजिस्टर। एक्स्ट्रा क्या ऐड कर रहा हूं मैं? एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस ऐड कर रहा हूं। उसका वैल्यू कितना दे रहा हूं मैं? 2 किलो ओम्स दे रहा हूं। क्लियर? अब देखते हैं मेरा रीजन ऑफ ऑपरेशन तो नहीं बदलेगा। लेट मी चेक, आई डोंट नो। This is 3 kilo ohms, this is 5k. So one thing, just start writing IB. This is IB and all the currents are into the transistor as I have told. Immediately start writing this. ये जो लिख रहा हूँ ना, ये अगर कोई भी ट्रांजिस्टर दिया है, कुछ भी पूछा है, स्टार्ट ये लिखना शुरू करोगे, you will get some rough idea how to solve this problem. Where to apply KVL, where to apply KCL, like that. Clear? So first question, सेम क्या करना है? सेम प्रोसीजर बताइए क्या करना है। फर्स्ट स्टेप,
आईवी कैलकुलेट करेंगे। तो
फर्स्ट स्टेप मैंने क्या किया?
saturation
लेट द ट्रांजिस्टर इज इन सैचुरेशन।
Saturation
सेम
region.
प्रोसीजर, लेट ट्रांजिस्टर इज ऑपरेटिंग इन सैचुरेशन रीजन। डन, ये अज्यूम कर लिया। उसके बाद क्या करना है? मुझे 5 मिनट दे दो टाइम, फिनिश कर देते हैं। ठीक है, सैचुरेशन रीजन। नेक्स्ट आईबी फाइंड करना है। आईबी का फॉर्मूला क्या है? वी आई माइनस वी वी सैट बाई आर बी। तो मेरा आईबी क्या होगा? वी आई 5 माइनस वी बी सैट, एज ऑलरेडी टोल्ड द वैल्यूज रिमेन सेम। 5 माइनस 0.8 बाई आर बी 50k। तो मेरा वैल्यू कितना आएगा? सेम आएगा या डिफरेंट आएगा?
So same आएगा sir.
सेम आएगा।
सेम आएगा। कितना?
So
0.084,
0.084 sir.
राइट? 0.084 मिली एम्पियर्स। उसके बाद क्या करना है मुझे? नेक्स्ट स्टेप क्या है?
आईसी कैलकुलेट करना है।
आईसी कैलकुलेट करना है। आईसी सैचुरेशन कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है? वीसीसी माइनस वीसीई बाई आरसी। बट यहाँ पे मेरा आरई है, पहले नहीं था, तब मैं ऐसे नहीं कर सकता हूँ। मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ? मुझे केसीएल अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा। आर यू गेटिंग?
यस सर।
सो नहीं, वीसीई से आप आईसी तो कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं। आईसी के क्या है? 10 माइनस वीसीई सैट कितना है? वीसीई सैचुरेशन बाई 3 किलो ओम्स। 10 माइनस हाउ मच? VC sat
0.2
0.2.
0.2 sir.
So 0.2 by 3. Again, this will also same. IC saturation 3.266 milliamperes, right? Now, is it the correct thing to do? यहाँ पे मैंने एक चीज बताया था आपको। Is it correct? बताइए।
आरई हम लोग लिए नहीं सर।
हाँ, क्यों नहीं लिए? कहाँ पे गलती हुआ है इसमें दोनों स्टेप में? आई बी कैलकुलेट करना सही है, बताओ। आई बी कैलकुलेट करना सही है।
सर वीबी का था, वीबी माइनस वीई, तो सर जब हम लोग वी 0 लिए थे।
हाँ, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। देखो, ये जो वोल्टेज है ना, ये है आपका वीबी। ये जो वोल्टेज है, ये आपका वीबी है, सॉरी वीई है। वीबीई जो है आपका वीबी माइनस वीई होगा। सी, वन मोर थिंग, रिमेंबर, वीबी माइनस वीई इज इक्वल्स टू योर वीबीई। प्रीवियस केस में क्या था, आपका एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस जीरो था। एमिटर रेजिस्टेंस जीरो था, तो इसका मतलब है वी जीरो था। इसका मतलब है वीबी और वीबीई दोनों बराबर। आर यू गेटिंग?
यस सर।
इस केस में क्या है, एमिटर वोल्टेज जो है जीरो नहीं है, जीरो नहीं है। इसका मतलब जो मैं यहाँ पे आई बी फाइंड कर रहा हूँ, वो आई बी किस किस के बीच में ड्रॉप करके फाइंड कर रहा हूँ। frankly speaking, this is 5 minus VB by 50k, right? Not VBA, it is VB. This is the value of your IB, but here by default your VBE was same as VBE because there was no emitter resistance. Here, because of the emitter resistance, you cannot directly write it as VB. You should write it as VB minus VE. So in order to find VBE, VBE आपको पता है, VBE saturation आपको कितना पता है, 0.8 वोल्ट पता है। तो VB कैसे आएगा, VB is equals to
Sir, plus.
VBE saturation plus
प्लस वी।
V. So in order to reduce that complexity, you just apply the KCL, sorry KVL. KVL अप्लाई करोगे तो आपको क्या आएगा, -5 प्लस 50k इंटू आई बी प्लस 0.8 प्लस, अगर आई ए आर ये उल्टा ले रहे हो तो माइनस आई ए आर, माइनस आई ई इंटू 2 किलो विल बी 0। एंड वन मोर थिंग यू नो दिस, एक चीज आपको पता है, आई ई इज इक्वल टू माइनस ऑफ आई सी प्लस आई बी। और एक और चीज आपको पता है, आई सी इज इक्वल टू बीटा आई बी, बीटा आई बी प्लस आई बी। तो आपको क्या पता है, माइनस ऑफ बीटा प्लस 1 इंटू आई बी। फ्रॉम दिस यू विल गेट माइनस ऑफ बीटा प्लस 1 इंटू आई बी। बीटा ऑलरेडी दिया है 101 इंटू आई बी, राइट? उसमें ये एक सब्स्टिट्यूट करोगे, माइनस ऑफ इन टर्म्स ऑफ आई बी यू विल गेट आई बी वैल्यू। इज इट क्लियर? समझ आया? ये आपका केवीएल था, -5
यस सर।
प्लस 50k इंटू आई बी प्लस 0.8 प्लस, सॉरी माइनस 2 किलो ओम्स इंटू आई। तो आई का प्लेस में क्या लिखोगे, -101 इंटू आई बी, माइनस ऑफ माइनस प्लस 101 इंटू 2k इंटू आई बी इज इक्वल टू 0 प्लस 0.8 माइनस 5 प्लस 50k इंटू आई बी। यहाँ से आई बी निकलेगा,
यस सर।
यहाँ से आई बी निकलेगा, यहाँ से आई बी निकला, और आईसी यहाँ पे कैलकुलेट कर लिया। आईसी का वैल्यू सेम रहेगा, पीसीई एंड यू विल गेट आईसी। देन कंपेयर आईबी मिनिमम। आईबी मिनिमम कैसे आएगा, आईबी मिनिमम कैन बी फाउंड बाय आईसी सैचुरेशन बाय बीटा। From this you will get IB minimum and compare IB and IB minimum. You can see the change in mode of operation. पहले saturation था, अब saturation से कौन सा मोड आ गया आपको पता चल। Can you solve it? तो ये सॉल्व करिए, ये नोट्स भी आपको शेयर करूंगा, क्वेश्चन आपको मिल जाएगा इसी से। क्लियर? थैंक यू।
सर अटेंडेंस नहीं लगा
अब लगा दो।
थैंक यू सर।
You can mark your attendance. Thank you. You can leave.